Hello again, it's Vic with MT Bushcraft. I've had a few questions on lighting a Kelly Kettle, and is it difficult, is it easy, or how you go about it. So I'm going to light the Kelly, boil up some water and maybe have a brew, a cup of tea or something like that. But I'm not going to go into too much detail about the Kelly Kettles themselves. We can do that in another video. This one is purely about how to light a Kelly Kettle. I'd like to thank Patrick Kelly for providing me with this really top class piece of equipment. I'm delighted with it. But I'll just show you what comes in this bag and then we'll get it lit. So here we have a good strong bag. Inside we have our Kelly Kettle, or our volcano kettle, as some people call it. Okay, here she is. And also in here we have the hobo stove, a cook pot, a lid for your cook pot, or a pan, depending on what you want to use it for. And we have these two mugs. One fits tightly inside the other, so it's a great little setup. And I've often found when drinking from a stainless steel mug or an aluminium mug, you put some hot liquid into this and the cup itself tends to get very, very hot. So they came up with an idea to protect your mouth from the heat, when you just slip a little rubber cover onto the edge of the cup, and it works really, really well. Okay, so let's start and get it lit. So all of this equipment here, the pots, the cups, the attachment for the hobo stove, all fit into the fire pan in the base of this kettle, so it packs into one bag. Very, very nice and neat. So we get our fire pan out and our handle for our pots, and as you can see, there's a hole here to let air in, so to feed the flame. This is our fire pan. So anyone that's used a Kelly Kettle, there's lots of ways you can light this. I've seen people with fire lighters, I've seen people with newspaper, anything like that. But what you need is some fine kindling, and some nice tinder. Here we have a bag of birch bark, and typical of me, I've no matches or lighter, so I'm going to have to go with the fire steel on this one. So there's some birch bark in the fire pan. Also, for those people that don't collect tinder or have no background in bushcraft, if you have tissue, cotton pads, anything like that from a first aid kit, if you're in an area where there's no birch, there's no dry tinder, something like that will do the job. So just like birch bark, you can scrape it up a bit so it can catch a spark. Place it in your fire pan. Take your fire steel and throw a spark on. And she starts to light. Now with your matchstick pin branches, you just drop some of those on. And they start to take pretty much straight away. fairly simple so far. Now I have some more slightly thicker pieces of timber here. I just add on a few of those. And we have our fire pan up and running. There's great heat off that. So it's a comfort thing. Now we have a bung in here, a rubber bung. The older Kelly kettles had a cork, but this is our water container. As you can see right through that Kelly kettle, this is the heating system in a Kelly kettle. So the water is contained in this cylinder around here. The flame rises up through the middle, the centre of the kettle, and there's a bigger surface area heating that water inside. So I'll just get some water in here. Another great thing about the Kelly kettle, it takes very, very little fuel to heat a lot of water. One of the questions I've been asked is the bung. Do I leave it in when I'm boiling water? Definitely not. A lot of steam builds up in there, a lot of pressure, and it will blow that bung and spit a lot of hot water at you if you leave that bung in there. So place the kettle on top. And as you can see, it's called a volcano kettle, and you can see why. But from there, then we can start passing fuel down through the kettle itself. I can hear it start to boil already. So if you're out with your family, if you're out fishing, if you're out hunting, if you're out in the outdoors, any activity, this is a great piece of kit to carry. As you can see, it's everything you need. You can boil your water and cook a meal on the hobo stove attachment. So that's how easy it is to light a Kelly kettle or the volcano kettle.